What's up, SVK, Cypher Gamer here, and today guys I'm going to show you how to cast from candle wax. Now I think I'm the first person to do this on YouTube properly. If you haven't checked out my previous video, I'll follow you guys to check that out. But in today's tutorial you're going to need some candle wax, some water, you don't have to use water if you don't want to, an X-Acto knife or some kind of sharp knife so you can get into the candle wax after when it's all done. A figure that you want to cast. All I'm going to do is cast this head today, so that's all I need. It's just the head, which will be just a simple hairdryer or hot water. But if you break your figures, don't blame me. This is up to you to do this. So yeah, you're going to need a cooker, something to cook with, a wok so you don't get the candle wax spitted onto you, some protective gloves, protective goggles, and a lighter so you can light the oven with or what you're cooking with. So yeah, get all that stuff first and then I'll be back right in a second. So guys, I'm back. Now, just for future preference guys, if you're going to do a Rey Mysterio Junior custom and you use the Toy Biz figure, I advise you guys to crack the body first. It's actually really awkward, the peg joint is. It isn't just like a single peg joint, it's like a peg joint with a bigger peg joint, so you can't really take the head out. So you have to crack the figure, and if you do break your figure, it's not on my back, so yeah. We've got the candle wax on a light right now. It is getting warmer and warmer, so please do watch out. I'm going to try and pour this into this now, but I advise you guys to do let this calm down, or not calm down, cool down a bit, because it does deform this, so watch out. I'm going to try and do it right now, but this is what the little setup I've got, as you can see here, so I'll let you get a look at that. You want to have at least an inch or at least half a centimetre gap from the actual plastic cup, so the head isn't actually balancing on the actual cup itself. Make sure you move it. I've got it off the gas now. I'm just going to let it cool down now, because that will just warp the plastic container. So I will try and extend the legs if I can. And I do apologise if this does botch, because like I said, I haven't really done this on camera before. I'm going to move this wax out the way. Yeah, if you are going to use a lighter and you're a kid, please ask your parents. I know I can see the tripod leg in the shot, but I really don't care. Make sure you move that out the way, because you don't want to get hot candle wax and it will blow up. So yeah, let's do this. I was going to use the cotton wool buds, but the cotton wool buds weren't working with this actual peg. I'll show the peg after this has been taken out, the actual cast and stuff, but it's really annoying, it is. I'm just moving this candle wax around now guys, because obviously it's still warm, and also I don't want it getting too hot, and I'll put it into the casting stuff and it break, well, it just melts the actual cup. This part will be a bit long and tedious, so bear with. I will speed this up in the actual video, or I'll just tell you when to pour, but please make sure that you are safe with this part, because it is very dangerous, like I said before, so please watch out. I've never casted with this Toy Biz head, so I don't know how it's going to react with the candle wax. I hope it doesn't deform it or break it, but it is a lot more softer than other stuff, so that's why I'm making sure I cool this down properly. So just be very careful guys, like I said. Hopefully this doesn't mess up. Alright, I'm going to try and pour this in now, so do bear with. Let it go down a bit. I'm going to do it now guys, so be very careful with it. Okay, I'm going to have to get more candle wax in there, because there's not even enough candle wax in there guys, so yeah. More candle wax it is. I'll be right back and I'll fill this up to the top. So guys, I did finish the candle. I did use quite a lot of candle wax that I have got in there. As you can see, it's quite a lot. Yeah, the candle wax did leak out of it because it was just really hot. But yeah, I'll show you how this looks when it's all cold. You can leave it in the water like this and just let it cool at temperature, room temperature, or you can just put it in the fridge or the freezer. But what I'm going to do is let this go hard a bit so I can move it and put it into the fridge or the freezer. So I'll be back when it's all done and I'll cut it up and I'll show you how to do that part. So guys, we're back. It came out pretty well. I was worrying that the head would be deformed or misshaped because it's a different kind of plastic to what I'm usually casting. But no, it's perfect fine. The head's pretty well. I was going to show you cutting this on the camera, but it's just so awkward and I didn't want to mess this up because it is a long process. But yeah, what you do is you'll get your milliput and then squidge it into here, squidge it in here to both equal parts, and then try your best to make it a bit overflowing, the clay, and then press it together as hard as you can, and you can tape it up. I will show you the figure, how it looks right now. This is what I did. I cracked it open, I did. So yeah, it's looking pretty horrible at the moment, but I will fix that and I'll put this head back on here and I'll come back to you guys when I've got my clay out and I will shove it into this and I'll show you when this figure's all back to normal. So yeah, hope you guys are enjoying the tutorial at the moment. If you want to comment anything down below, then please comment down below and I'll try and help answering them. But be very careful with the X-Acto knife. It is very, very sharp. Very sharp. So guys, we're back. I'm going to actually put the clay. I've already got the clay out. You want to get 2 equal parts. Make sure it's 2 equal parts. And I mean that with any other head. It's just how you work with the clay. I use Milliput standard. Some people don't really like it. Some people aren't really a fan of it. But I've used it for a good couple of years now. And I like it. It's good. It doesn't break easy. It's quite durable. So yeah. I have made this trunks head as well. Still working on it. But I'll show that in another video. And I have done some sculpting with my Pixie, as you might have seen in some videos. So it is some decent stuff. But anyways, enough of that. What you're going to do, you're going to mix this into 2 combined colours. So it's a uniform colour. And it should be like almost like a yellow form colour. So let's mix that and I'll come back to you when this is fully mixed in. So guys, I didn't hit record. But anyways, what you want to do is start filling up this mould with little bits of clay. Don't do it all in the one because you don't know if you're going to be able to get all the details and everything else like that. So like I said, just slowly, little by little, just put it in there. You want to focus, mate, or you're not going to focus. Great, I love that. You're not going to focus, or you focus now, so your hands out the way. But yeah, just start like proper shoving it in there. Be very gentle there because you might break the mould. So very gentle. What I'll do is I'll come back when this is all done. And what you should end up with. Focus, Mr. Camera. But yeah, do it for both sides and you'll be done. So guys, I've fully impacted in with the Milliput, but I'm very on the 50-50 side if this will work or not. I'm not really sure, just some of the candle wax keeps on like peeling, as you can see around here, it just keeps on chipping, it does, so I don't know if the mold's going to come out perfect. When I opened it for a second or two, it looked alright, so yeah, it's just a waiting now. It's a waiting game, guys, just a waiting game, and this is all you can do is just wait, and hopefully, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It's just I've used a lot of clay this time around. Just because when I did the trunks head, I used lots of clay. I was expecting I'd have to use a lot of clay, but I didn't, which sucks a bit. But it's all right. It's all good, guys. Now, guys, you don't have to worry about it so much. It will just stay there and it will retain its shape. But yeah, hopefully that works, and I'll be back to you guys when it does. But for the moment being, what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna just finish this guy off. Just update you on this little dude. I'll put clay here and they'll sort parts out. The face isn't amazing, but I was gonna put a mask on that anyway. So yeah, What's wrong with the camera? It won't focus today. Anyways, I'll report back to you when it's all done and the mould is finished. It should take at least 2 to 3 hours to be completely rock solid. So yeah, see you then. So everybody, I'm back. I wasn't able to fix the Rey Mysterio figure yet. The head is very loose. This is when they click back together again. So I'm going to have to work on that, which I will. I was able to get this out the casting. Or the head out the casting, I won't show you yet. I want to talk about this for a second. Be very careful when you take this apart because it does want to break. Be very careful. You can get a screwdriver in it and slightly go back and forward until it wants to pull apart. Like I said, make sure you wait 3 hours or 4 hours until the clay has set properly. And now mine has. I'll show you it right now. This is how it has turned out. Not amazing, but I already gathered that anyways. It needs a bit of work on it, but it's all good. I was going to do that anyways. Chin didn't come out perfectly, but it's all good. The face has turned out pretty well. So yeah, like I said, all it needs is a bit of work on it. So you guys have enjoyed this tutorial, and if you have, please give it a like. But honestly guys, support this because no one's made this video before. I'm the first person on YouTube making this video, so please support this and share it to your friends, share it to your family members that are looking to cast. This is an easy way of casting. It's probably like a £5 budget it is. You know what I mean? All of these casting products are really expensive. Me and my brother want to cast, and I want to cast a figure and sell it, but casting stuff is so expensive, and you got to find a good plastic for the casting, that kind of stuff. I'm getting on a tangent here, but yeah, this is a cheap, real cheap budget way. I'm sorry for how long the video is. I don't know how long it's going to be. I'm going to have to edit it, but honestly guys, I'll skip parts for you. I'll put timestamps so you guys don't have to worry. It's going to be all good. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this custom that I'm working on. I hope you have enjoyed this tutorial. I really do, guys. So yeah, I hope everyone has a good day, or a good evening, or a good night. Like I said, just please, if you're going to use this casting stuff and you are going to make a video, please, as respect for me, just mention me in your video. Honestly, just mention me in your video, mention me on Instagram, mention me on Twitter, TikTok, anything. Just mention me, guys, because no one has done this before. So guys, hope you guys do have a good day. Until then guys, see you later. You guys take care. Shut up.